What's up again, fight fans? This is 2003 JL, and it's time for another action movie review. And of course, no action movie review will be complete without talking about the Rush Hour films, which were released between 1998 to 2007, or 2006, whichever year. And of course, I've seen all three films in the movie theaters, and I will roughly go down all three and possibly at the end talk about a little something extra. And for those of you who don't remember, Rush Hour was released in 1998. It was directed by Ratner, who was mostly known for being a music video director before this. It stars Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. It's the second time these Brett Ratner and Chris Tucker paired together, as Brett Ratner previously directed Money Talks. It was the seventh top grossing film of 1998, and it raked in over $140 million at the box office. Pretty much it was a surprise hit of the year, as nobody would think that pretty much taking Asia's biggest action star at the time and up and coming comedic actor over here in the United States, for them to team together and create a hit film. Pretty much the roughness of the story is that Jackie Chan's character, Detective Inspector Lee, is a Hong Kong police officer, of course. He works closely with Consul Han, who works in Hong Kong, and he's also the personal bodyguard of Su Yung. When Consul Han and Su Yung moved to Los Angeles to the Chinese embassy, Su Yung is kidnapped by a crime boss Jackie Chan's character tries to take down in Hong Kong called Juntao. Once he learns this, the FBI, who insist on handling the cases themselves, are quickly turned away by the consul, as he wants Detective Inspector Lee to come from Hong Kong to handle the case personally, as he knows who probably did it. Unfortunately, the FBI wants to use LAPD as a scapegoat just in case things go wrong, and also they want a cop to take Detective Lee around Los Angeles and keep him out of the investigation. And that's where he entered Detective James Carter. His dream is to become an FBI agent, ironically. And then eventually he picks up Jackie Chan at the airport, all in between the lost in translation moments, and then the one-liners, and for them disagreeing on what they do at their job. And eventually, somewhere down the line, they go against the FBI's orders and decide to team up to take down the crime boss themselves. For the most part, this movie, this is the closest thing that we will have an American production that pretty much allows Jackie Chan to do Jackie Chan, as Brett Ratner is like one of Jackie Chan's biggest fans, apparently. Also, most of the dialogue between the two is improvised, as Chris Tucker is also allowed to freely go out freestyle most of his one-liners, which is pretty funny. Chris Tucker's one of the funniest men in the movies. The action sequences, oddly enough, if you look closely at Jackie's police story movies, are pretty much the same stunts done over again as Jackie's previously done in years past. The ending sequence is pretty interesting, and of course there's a hallmark of the big Jackie Chan stunt scene at the end, and the comedy just kept on rolling throughout the entire film. For me, being a fanboy of both Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, I was almost freaking out. It's like I almost couldn't believe that this movie actually got made, as I've heard rumors about it, and I can't actually believe that Chris Tucker, Smokey from Friday, is in a movie where Jackie Chan, Drunken Master, Police Story, Armor of God, Operation Condor, Rumble in the Bronx, Jackie Chan. To this day, I still can't believe this movie actually got made, but it did. Therefore, it's one of my all-time favorite action movies and one of my all-time favorite buddy cop comedy movies. If I could ever make a film, this would be the one I'd make. If I could give it anything, I'd give it a perfect 5 out of 5. For those of you who somehow haven't seen it, I'd definitely recommend you go see this one. It's definitely, I dare say it's definitely a classic at this point, over 10 years later. So go check it out. It's pretty good. In the next video, I'll talk about Rush Hour 2. See you later.